Prison Statistics India Report 2024. The National Crime Records Bureau has released its latest Prison Statistics India report for 2024. The report reveals that while the national prison occupancy rate fell to a decade low of 112.7%, overcrowding remains a chronic structural crisis across the country. This ongoing crisis is primarily driven by an alarmingly high share of under-trial prisoners, sluggish capacity expansion, and severe institutional staff vacancies. Surpassing sanctioned capacity, at the end of 2024, India operated 1,333 jails with a collective sanctioned capacity of 4.53 lakh inmates. However, the actual inmate population exceeded 5.11 lakh, forcing the system to run well over its intended limits. Regional deficits: more than half of the states and union territories registered occupancy rates exceeding 100% in 2024. Delhi recorded the highest prison occupancy rate in India at 194.6% in 2024, followed by Meghalaya 163.5%, Jammu and Kashmir 148.3%, and Madhya Pradesh 147.1%. Jammu and Kashmir also witnessed a massive surge, with occupancy rates compounding from a mere 78% in 2015 to over 148% in 2023 and 2024. Conversely, states like Chhattisgarh drastically reduced overcrowding, dropping its occupancy rate from an extreme 234% in 2015 to 127.6% in 2024, alongside similar downward trends in Uttar Pradesh. Modest capacity growth. Though the absolute number of physical jails remains lower than the pre-pandemic era, overall prison capacity expanded by 24% between 2015 and 2024. This expansion was driven by targeted renovations and structural expansions across 1,268 existing prisons, alongside the new construction of over 120 prisons during this time frame. However, this growth has still failed to catch up with the pace of incoming inmates in several regions. Under trials, disproportionate demographic share. The systemic bottleneck is largely attributed to under-trial prisoners, who accounted for roughly 73% of the total inmate population in 2024. While this reflects an improvement from the 77% peak recorded during the pandemic in 2021, it remains significantly higher than pre-COVID-19 averages. Declining convict ratios. In contrast to rising pre-trial detentions, the actual share of convicted prisoners inside Indian jails dropped from 32% in 2016 to 26.6% in 2024. Regional extremes: in 14 states and union territories, the concentration of under trials sits higher than the national benchmark. Notably, Delhi and Bihar registered the highest under-trial concentrations, with over 87% of their entire prison populations consisting of unconvicted individuals. Duration of detention: while 69.9% of under-trials were confined for periods up to 1 year, a concerning 2.4% of total under-trial prisoners, 9,028 individuals, have been languishing in jail for more than 5 years without conviction. Thanks.